I'm going to show you exactly how to choose a cycling glove that's going to help you avoid surgery. Now, we're assuming that you have a perfect bike fit, so that's not the issue. If the bike fit is an issue and most of your pressure is on your hands, then none of these gloves that I'm going to show you is going to make really any difference. How do you know you have a good bike fit? Because when you're riding your bike, there just isn't a lot of pressure on your hands. The majority of the pressure when you're sitting, going at a zone 2, just in a relaxed pace, riding your bike, most of your pressure is on your buttocks. So let me show you an example of a great glove and what we're looking for. And by the way, my name is Adam Story. I'm a doctor of chiropractic, so I treat a lot of patients that get carpal tunnel syndrome and ulnar tunnel syndrome. And this is very important. You do not want to have this type of problem because it'll destroy the fun of cycling. You won't be able to ride, but most importantly, you'll have trouble sleeping. Your hands will go numb. It's a very bad experience. So let me show you a good pair of gloves. Now this pair right here, this is from a brand Specialized. And by the way, none of this is, I'm not sponsored by any of these companies I'm going to show you here. So I'm just giving you my honest opinion based on my experience and based on patients that I treat and things that I've noticed in the manufacture of gloves. Now what you're looking for in a good glove, and this is a good example, is it has a pretty good pad right here where your thumb is. Then it's got a space. I don't know if you could really see it here, but it's got a space right in the middle of your palm. And then it has another major pad right here. And the reason this is important is because, first of all, the median nerve, which is the nerve that goes through your forearm here, through the carpals into the majority of your hand, this nerve is the one that gets pinched in carpal tunnel. And if you're riding your bike and you have a lot of pressure on that area, that sensitive nerve there, then you're going to be in deep trouble. As a general rule, just so you know, nerves should not be compressed. That is a bad situation. So any sport where you're putting a barbell or like the handlebars of a bicycle and you're compressing the nerve, it isn't going to last very long. So gloves where they have a lot of padding right here and a lot of padding right here and very little in the middle is going to offset the stress on that nerve. That is of great benefit. That's the type of glove that you want. In addition to that, sometimes people will put their hands, the palmar side here on the ulnar side of the hand on the handlebars, and that's generally not a good thing. But if you have a big pad right there, it's going to protect that nerve. Now, many people have heard of carpal tunnel, but very few people have heard of ulnar tunnel. And there's a little bone right here called the pisiform, and the ulnar nerve kind of goes around that. And if you compress that area, then the little finger will start to go numb. So this glove here has a very thick pad. This has got to be, it's got to be like 8 millimeters big, and it's nice and cushiony. Okay, so the last thing, and this is not as big of an issue from a treatment perspective, but right here along your hands, there is a nice pad there. Okay, that is a good glove. Now let me show you a bad glove. And even though I bought these, you'll figure out why I bought them. This is a brand, I don't even know what brand it is. Let's see, I took the tags off here. But these, now what's wrong with these? I got these and I didn't realize that they were like this until I got them. I ordered them online, and that's one of the disadvantages of buying stuff online, is there is absolutely, and when I say there's no padding, there is no padding at all. Now it looks like when I bought this online, it looks like they had a pad right here and they had a pad right here. And there is no support there. Once I got these gloves, I was almost going to return them, except for the reason I bought them was because it says "shut up legs," and I just liked them. I liked the look of them, and I got a new kit, and I wanted some gloves to match, so I got these. I'm a fanboy with Jens Voigt. I always liked him as a cyclist, so I kept them, but I will wear these only when I do extremely short rides, so about an hour. Sometimes I'll wear these just because I like the look of them. But they essentially suck. From a chiropractic point of view, this is just inviting injury. So let's go on to this glove. And this is a Giro. It's a super gel. And when you look at it, because of the colors, this gives you a better idea of what we're looking at. So it fits into your hand like this. Look at this pad right here. There's a big old pad right here and a big old pad right here. Okay, and notice the black. That's where the median nerve goes. So this one, I'm going to say, is about a 5 millimeter, 6-ish millimeter gel pad. And actually, come to think of it, when I compare it to the Specialized one, this is a more firm pad. But nonetheless, they have the pad in the correct anatomical spot to protect the median nerve. So these, just so you know, my wife bought me these, and these were about $35, these Giros. I think I spent less than 15 for the shut up legs. So let me show you my winter gloves, and just to show you that different manufacturers, just because it's a brand name like Giro or Specialized, just because they are a good company, doesn't mean all their products are good. This is a winter glove, okay, and it's from Specialized, and it has the red stitching kind of where it should be positioned, but I don't remember how much I spent on these because these are really old, but there is absolutely no padding here. So these are primarily for warmth, not necessarily for padding, which is funny. So sometimes if I'm going to wear these, I may wear a good pair of gloves underneath here for winter, and that's my winter glove. And then I got some extra winter gloves, which I don't really, it's not really winter here in California that much, but you know, we're wusses. When it gets below 70, it's considered our winter. This is a Garnio glove, and I'm going to show you now exactly what a poorly made glove looks like. It's not a poorly made glove in terms of stitching and stuff, but what happens is the padding, here's the thumb, if you notice here, they have a pad to protect the ulnar nerve, but they have nothing, absolutely zero. It's just a cloth. It's the same cloth for the snot right here, right where the thumb is. So this is just totally missing the mark. At least here with this Specialized glove, they put some stitching in the right area, even though there was no padding. Here, they put a pad for the ulnar nerve, but absolutely nothing to offset the thenar area to protect the median nerve. So ultimately what it boils down to is this: when you're choosing a glove, any glove will do to protect abrasions, and that's what you have here. But if you're going to protect your hands to make sure you don't get carpal tunnel syndrome or ulnar tunnel syndrome, you want to make sure when you purchase gloves that there are two areas of padding where in between the median nerve is protected, and there's also protection for the ulnar nerve. That, in my humble opinion, is the best glove on the market. So if you have a particular glove that you like, let me know down in the comment section down below what your favorite glove is.
Today's video sponsor is Mother Good Earth, and they are a great company because they are, first of all, sponsoring this video, and second of all, they have the greatest minerals ever, and they have a philosophy of minerals come from the earth, so where do you get it? From the earth. And so watch what I'm gonna do here. We're just gonna go down. It rained the other day. You just take a nice cup here and just scoop up some mud. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna mix this Mother Earth with water and drink it to get all the minerals that come from the earth. So you can see I just mixed it with water and all the chunky goodness is in there. Beautiful for minerals. Oh my God. Oh, screw this. I don't need the money. No more sponsorship. Okay guys, good news. I have a new sponsor, Bioptimizers, and they have Magnesium Breakthrough. This actually I do use. I take 2 tablets at nighttime. It helps me sleep. It's got 7 different minerals. Now, of course, Mother Earth supplies minerals in the dirt, but it needs to come into the vegetables. And if the soil isn't good, if you're not eating organic vegetables, you're not getting as many minerals as you really should be. So that's why I take 2 tablets. It's got 500 milligrams of magnesium in it, and it's got 7 different types of magnesium. The reason I take this is for a number of reasons. It regulates my blood pressure, it keeps my heart healthy, which is an endurance athlete I really want, and it helps me sleep. It's easy on the stomach, easy to digest, no digestive trouble, and this is actually a sponsor that I could stand by. Oh man, who's gonna clean up these chunks?